Fly, Eagles, fly on the road to victory. Listen, shout out to the Philadelphia Eagles for winning their Super Bowl for sure. Speaking of winning, man, what it must feel like to execute on a goal and then get it. Hmm. Yeah, it must feel amazing to execute on a goal and then get the goal. Even when people like, oh, you're not good enough. Oh, look, not only just that you're not good enough, these are all the reasons why you aren't good enough. You know, that thing that you did last time that messed you up, you might do that again. And the thing that you up against, it's really big. Not too many people can beat it. It's defeating so many. That rhetoric is always going to be there. The rhetoric is always going to be there. The great thing about that rhetoric, though, is it doesn't define you. You know, let me say that one time. Like the greatest thing about that rhetoric is that it doesn't define you, and you can always trump it. You can always get it out of here, and then douse yourself with some better rhetoric. You know, something to look forward to. You know. Anyway, I'm Mr. Resource, aka High Def, and you know why you here, Mr. Mindset himself. Mr. Super Mindset Coach, Master Mindset Coach, whatever you want to call it. Mindset Coach. We're just here to focus on the thing that matters the most, and that's the root. The root always matter the most, right? Because that's the core to the production. Literally, the root is the core to the production. And if your root faulty, then what's going to sprout from it is faulty, right? All right, listen. What are we here for? We're here today to one of you Eagles fans, celebrate the Eagles. Shout out to the Eagles. Two, I just want to always be transparent with y'all. Like, I don't ever want y'all to think that I'm trying to use something to trick you into liking me. Me personally, I don't really watch sports. I might watch like a recap video or something every now and again, but I had set in my mind is that I'm spending so much time watching other people execute on their goals, materialize their dreams, and I'm watching them do it. Not only am I watching them do it, I'm cheering for them to do it. This is not to knock anybody that do that. I'm just telling you personally, this is where I ended up at mentally, and it was just like, for me, it was like, how can I get control back of my mind so then I can get control back of my time? Right? Which is a perfect lead into what I'm about to discuss with you right now. Is focus and execution. One, the only way to execute is to focus. They go together. There's no one or the other. The only way to execute is to be able to focus. Hold your focus long enough and don't and knock out anything to try to get in your way to stop you from being able to execute. Your focus has to be impeccable. Like you got to be able to, you want to? I can't really talk right now, and it's not really a knock at you. It's just what I'm trying to get done for myself. I'm sorry. Let me bring that back, because I don't even really like the word try. Hey, sorry, it's not even that. The goal is not to talk to you. I love you. I care about you. My goal is just focus on my goals right now. And if we can integrate, that's beautiful. If we can't integrate, it becomes a conflict, and talking to you ain't in the best interest for me right now. It's not a knock at you, but the only way for us to be able to mesh here is we got to be able to integrate, and therefore we can chuck forward together. But other than that, just a few little touchy things I want to say to really get you going, to really get that blood circulating up in there, to really get those electrical connections going, just to really get it going, to really start thinking about what does it really take to execute on the things I really want to execute on. And, it's not a lot. Like it seems like it's a lot because the other things that you are attached to have emotional ties to them. So it always seems like the decision is bigger when there's an emotional tie. But the truth is, it's like, if that's bigger than what you say you want, then how bad do you want what you say you are? All right, anyway, focus, the execution. Now, reverse this, right? Because the next one is clarity. So I told you focus and execution first because I want you to understand that you got to be able to focus to execute. You have to be able to lock in on that. Boom, take off. Lock in, take off. You got to be able to focus on it, right? But before that, you need clarity. What is it that you executing on? And when I mean clarity, I don't mean general. Like, we're masters at being general. Oh, how much weight you want to lose? I don't know, some weight. What does that even mean? Some weight. Like, how much money you want to make? A lot of money. What is a lot of? What is some? Those words don't give you a target. They don't give you a target. They just give you places to throw nothing at nothing. Like, you know what I mean? So you need targets. You need specificity. Like, that's vital in everything. And to be honest with you, you might need to, you might need to really practice that first and then lock in on whatever else is next. You might have to just practice for some days or some weeks on being able to dig out all the generalities so you can become more specific, so you can become more crystal clear. One, it's going to take energy, right? So you're barely going to see me just sitting there just talking to you. It's like, oh, I need you to focus, focus, I need you to execute. And, but what's the likelihood of you getting up, focusing, and executing? What's the likelihood? If you think that you're going to be in a nonchalant state and take action, that's dangerous and it's delusional, right? So it's energy levels aren't special and aren't given out to certain people. No, we all got energy. That's how you're alive. It takes energy to keep you alive. Everything in your body revolves around an energy signature. Everything. And guess what? You know that there's things in life that you get excited about regularly. They may vary, but that just means that the energy is there. You just got to train yourself to pull on that energy source. Yeah. Pull on that energy source and transfer it into something else. Yes, you're capable of doing that. Hold on, listen. All right, I've been talking for a little bit. I need you to subscribe. I need you to comment. And I need you to share this with 5 to 10, 15. Some people know more people post on your page. I personally think that the best way to reciprocate whatever value you think you get from me, if it's not to spend any money, is to at least share it and engage, because that also does help with the algorithm. I didn't create the algorithm. You know what I mean? Like, I didn't create it. So it's like, but anyway. All right, so listen. When you get clear, I want you to focus on executing little things first, unless you just want to truck on the head. But the reason why I'm saying little things is because you want to get momentum, right? And every time you win something, I want you to celebrate. And I don't mean celebrate by like going out spending some money. I don't mean celebrate by doing something detrimental to your health. I mean by really being proud of yourself for what it is that you're actually doing. Allowing yourself to feel it. Feel that you're proud of yourself. So you can start to train yourself to release dopamine for these type of activities so it can tug on you to do it more. Right? So it can tug on you so you can do it more because it's going to be important, right? So listen, here's the thing, right? You getting clear, right? You practicing, you working on getting clear. Okay, cool. You focusing, you taking action, you celebrating it. Guess what muscle you're going to start to build? Anticipation. Anticipation is phenomenal when it's something great. What? Oh my, to feel amazing about looking forward to the good that's about to come, the result that's about to come, because you got clear, you focus, you execute, and then you celebrating. So now you build the new habits that you might didn't have before, and you celebrate yourself in a positive way. A good way that's reinforcing the better you that you building. Right, hold on, we ain't gonna stop there though. I remember one time, and I'm gonna tell this story often. One of my realizations was one time I was talking about the challenges with working out, staying consistent, right? And I was discuss how the crazy thing about working out is that You don't see the results first. You feel the results first. Come on. You don't see them first. You feel them first, right? So let's say you may be bigger than you want to be, or you smaller than you want to be, and you want to shape out some muscles and things of that nature. You don't just lift some weights and a muscle come through. No, you lift some weights and you get stronger. And guess what? To the eyes outside of you, they're like, oh, you doing all that, and it's not even getting you where you need to go. You invest in this and that. It's not. But you know. And if you can silence them out and lock in on the fact that you know you're getting stronger, oh my, then you can anticipate what it's going to look like in a second because you already feel it. So you already know, right? Like when you work at this, you already know because you can feel it. The shape going to come, right? We doing this for the shape, or we doing this to really be better? We doing these things to really be better or to look better? Everybody got different outcomes that they want. But that was so mind-boggling to me. It was so eye-opening to me when I really thought about it. Because sometimes I just think about things on the fly, and then I sit back and I reflect on what I thought about. And I'm just like, when I work out, the result is inside, so nobody can see it, which means I got to be able to know that it's happening already. Come on. I got to be able to know. My level of awareness has to be locked in to the fact that it's happening already. Yeah, I'm doing these, I'm lifting, I'm running, I'm doing this, I'm doing that. And it may not look like it after 30 days. It may not. I'll be clear. If you're really locked in, you can see some results in 30 days, but you may not see it in the first 30 days. You may not see it, but you can feel the fact that you can run longer. You can feel the fact that you can push harder when you run. You can feel the fact that you can do some push-ups, more push-ups. You can curl more, or you can focus longer. You can read better. You can endure more. Anything you know that is there because you can feel it, and people might not be able to see it, but you can see it because you know the difference in you because you put in the work, right? So Again, listen again. Don't forget to subscribe because sometimes you can get locked in and listening, but I need you to subscribe. I need you to comment. I need you to engage. I need you to let me know what it is that you want from me, right? I'm here to provide service, provide products, and just to be clear, the YouTube is for free, but I do have products and services that I will offer you. I will be doing offers. Everything I have to offer will not be free. So just to get out the window, I know that culturally we have like this like wonky way of looking at people selling the stuff, but it's like everything in your house you bought because it's being sold to you. So just because a person directly is selling you something don't mean that they're trying to get over on you or trying to manipulate, whatever the case may be. Are there people that do it? Yes. Have you ever spent money on something that wasn't what you thought it was going to be for the money you spent on it? I'm sure you have. It's just a part of life, right? That's just a part of life. That's not my goal. Is not to get over you. My goal is to provide ultimate value, and I will make sure that I show you how much value I can provide for sure. For sure. And like I said, engage with me. You will see me engage back with you. You will see me engage back with you. Just make sure you subscribe. Make sure you go to YouTube. I mean, if you found me on YouTube, make sure you subscribe on YouTube. Make sure you turn your notifications. Make sure you go to Instagram. Follow the Instagram. Turn the notifications. There will be a schedule posted up on what's going on throughout the weeks on each platform at what time. So if you want to tune in for momentum, you want to tune in for planning, you want to tune in for clarity, you want to tune in for goals, you want to tune in for money, you want to tune in for relationships, you want to tune in for health, you got to make sure that you follow and all your notifications on each platform so you can see what exactly is going on, so you can be fully engaged, because the more engaged you are, the more committed you are. All right, listen, just a quick recap. Thank you for being here. No, for sure. Thank you for being here. It's something that you're going to see me do time and time again. It's me tell you, thank you for being here. I appreciate your life that you decided to share with me, because time is outside of you. You get to experience time by being alive. You get to experience time by being alive. I want you to understand that. So listen, I truly appreciate you for being here with me. And I just want you to just remember some of the things, right? So, one, shout out to the Eagles. Shout out to the Eagles. Congratulations, right? The fact that they were able to focus and execute on what it is that they went after. And they got it. They're not special. They focus. They locked in. They dedicated, for sure. Disciplined, for sure. For sure. Goal-oriented, for sure. These are all things that's available to all of us. You know? So, again, I want you to get focused so you can execute. The best way to get focused so you can execute is to get clear. Stop being so general. You know, pull out the generalities. Pull them out. Get them out of you. Get them out of you. Get them out of you. Get them out. They ain't doing you no justice. Get them out of you, right? Celebrate your wins, which means you got to document what you're doing. Celebrate your wins. Train into your body that what you're doing is good and you're proud of yourself. And when you celebrate, make sure you focus on being proud of yourself. You ain't got to run externally to spend any money, to go indulge in something that may not be the best for your health. You want to go inside yourself and be proud of yourself. Really let yourself feel, embrace the moment. Like, damn, I'm really doing this. Right? Celebrate. Then build the anticipation muscle for this process. Okay, look, I'm so used to getting clear. I'm so used to getting focused. I'm so used to executing. I'm so used to celebrating these executions. I'm feeling great. I'm feeling amazing. I can anticipate more wins. I can anticipate life getting so much better. I can anticipate it. Anticipation never felt so amazing. Now it does. Right? I want you to do me a favor. I want you to, there's something that you're going to hear, this rhetoric you're going to hear it through all types of coaches, trainers, whatever. And that is finding your why. In most cases, people just find a why, right? And then they try to adopt it as theirs. You want to know when you find your why because you're going to do something about it. I'm going to tell you again. You're going to know when you find your why because you're going to do something about it. Your why is not going to allow you to sit down and just be like, beat your feet and be like, oh, maybe tomorrow when I get a little better, I'll get a little bit. Your why is going to tug. It's going to dig at you. It's going to dig at you. What are you doing? Get up and do something. I promise you, your why. You got to find your why and write it out. Write out your why. Get emotionally involved in writing out your why. See yourself living in your why. See it. See it. It's your why. You have to embrace it. Not some fake why that you tell yourself, some general why. No, your why. Your why. Your individual why. It doesn't matter if somebody else has the same why. It's your individual why. And what you do with it will be the identifier for you, right? Okay, listen. Self-inventory. When you tune in with me, all right, Mr. Resource, I'm going to always get you to tap into your resources that's available to you on a day-to-day basis. Nothing external. All these things that's been so amazingly gifted to you that you have at your disposal on a daily basis. We're going to get you to tap into that so then you can take your resources, be resourceful, and see how much more that you could actually be doing, right? Self-inventory. I'm big on self-inventory. I'm big on self-love, right? So you're going to always see me appreciate you, be thankful. You're going to see me engage. As the platform grows, I'm going to have systems in places to make sure the engagement stay high. At no point in time, I don't want y'all to feel like, whatever the limited thoughts that typically come into place. I want to make sure I stay on top of that. There is work to be done. And there's a better you waiting. It's literally a better you waiting for you. So again, I appreciate you. Thank you. Make sure you subscribe. Make sure you turn your notifications on. Make sure you engage. Make sure you like. Make sure you send it to people. When all those requests start to come in, it sound like 4 or 5. Do you know that you could do each one of those things in under 10 minutes? In under 10 minutes. You know, well, that's outside of listening to the video. The video probably take you 20, it's probably 30. But if you spent 30, not if, by spending 30 minutes with me a day, you still got 1,410 minutes left. Just a fun fact. All right, so listen, thank you. I appreciate you. Enjoy the rest of your day.